Hi ladies. Okay, well it's my second video because I guess I went overboard over the minutes. I didn't even think I was talking that long, but I guess I was. Let me show you what my stick pins for your paper pantry for the swap. Do that before I run out of time again. Here it is. It's a little bone with some beads, and then another one with a little aluminum flower. And here's the other one. It's a little skull head. See. And I just put them in a little coffin and made a little felt pillow to put them all in. So those are going out today because I don't want them to be late. And here's another swap for your paper pantry. It's for the mini minis. And it's a haunted house with the pumpkin, the tombstones, and the little tree up here, and some skull heads, and some. They're supposed to be spiders, but they're actually ants. And then there's spider webs. And then I made little curtains for the back, which you can't see really, but they're in there. And then the little bat and some lace. And here's the back of it, simple, with some stickles and glossy accents in the eyes and my information. So that's that. And this is also was a challenge for your paper pantry to find a box and trash your treasure. And this is my box. And it was an old cigar box. And here's another little pin I stuck in there. Oops. And I put some flowers and some bling. And here's some more of those aluminum roses. They're purple. And on my spider, I still want to add some green eyes, some bling. And here's the front. Here's the side with some ghosts and bats. Here's the other side with a witch and pumpkin, some more bling. And I put some lace around here so it can look nice. I still have to add a little knob so it could actually close. And then when you open it, it says Wicked. And here's my mini that I put in here. Here's the inside of the box with some fabric. And like I said, this is my second take on this video, so I just didn't even put the tags back in, but I'll show them to you at the end. And here's a lot of ribbons and just some fabric and trim. The fabric is the one I used inside the box. Here's the front, and all the ribbons are from the dollar store. Here's the front with flowers. I just put some black ink around it and some trim. And here's a page with a little beetle and stacked flowers and some more die cuts and pumpkins. And here's some more trim on this one. It says Candy I Love, Gone Too Soon. And some bling, black bling. And here's some more trim and one of the ATCs, oh my god, what? Transparencies. I just added little stickles on the bottom. Oh, and here's a bird up here. And some flowers and spiders. Stick a picture in here. And these are flowers from Prima, and I think this is from Crafta. And then some of the punches, I just punched out some flowers and layered them. There's a little pocket with another spider. Just stick a picture. Well, there's tags. I'll show them to you in a minute. There you go. And the little die cuts, I just put stickles on them. Here's the other side with some bats, and then there's more bats and bats, and these have been glossy accent on them, and they're not stuck all the way down, so you can actually put a picture in there. And here's some more bling with the spiders, and some frames with Boo and a little flower. And this says Happy Haunting. I was just playing around. I made a butterfly. You can't really tell. Well, probably maybe a scary butterfly. That's why I put it on here. Here's another frame with bats, Boo, some more trim. And here is my next page. It says, "What a good fool." And little moon. It's supposed to look like a little tree, and then the flowers. And then here's this one. It says, "Knock knock." Spider, and then some ghosts. I put them in the back. You can put a tag back here, but they're coming out from behind the graves. And some more little frames with a little candy bag, some pumpkins and candy everywhere. And it says, "I want candy." Let's see, on this side. Oh, chills and thrills, and some flowers. And here's this page. I think this is my favorite page. I like the little owls. And that's from the Cuttlebug. And I just drew some lines on there and inked it up. And here's the witch, which she was going so fast she dropped on her shoes, like Cinderella, but in a witch form. And here's another witch. This is a felt sticker, which you can find at Joann's or Michael's. And then here's her hat and broom also. And here I'm just going to put a tag with a date and the names. And let me show you some of the tags real quick. Here's this one. It says, "Nobody rests here." And then you can put a picture or another tag in there. And here's, it says "Sweet" with some tags on it. You know, you can take pictures of the candy and all spread out, and the kids eating candy. And here's this tag. You can put another picture, some journaling, another one. This is candy corn, and it has more tags inside. And here's a candy bag in the back too, a pillowcase. That's what we used to use when we were kids. And here's another one, and here's more little tags. And here's this one with glossy accent beetle. And this one says "Ick." Here's another one, a little vampire. Here's her picture. And another plain tag, trim. Here's another one. I think these papers are just so nice. It doesn't really need anything. See? And here's this one. And another one. And the last tag. And it opens up. It just has a knot, and I can't get it open right now. It says "Boo," and then "Join us." That can be like for the party. If you ever had a Halloween party. Let's see. Well, I think I better cut it short here because I don't want to go over and do it again. But I have another project that I wanted to show you, but I guess it'll have to be in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. See you, ladies. Bye.